Hello guys, I'm back. I've been off Facebook for a while. I thought I should put out a few videos about particular topic that I reviewed online. This has to do with a couple um, having some relationship misunderstandings and issues. One of these couple is residing in the US, and the other one was residing somewhere back in Africa. And then the one residing in the US decided to bring the other one to join in the US. And then after years of residing together, things started to fall apart, you know. So the issue really is the video I watched is really disturbing, um, where there was a total lack of respect. For example, in one case, one of the couple was videoing the other while they were doing their private things, and the other one resisted and asked for some privacy that this was not consented to. Okay, and that's just one example, and there were multiple other examples. But the point is, after the court granted separation, the divorce officially of these two couples, the video I watched of one of them going online and passing some messages, not necessarily about the other couple, but ranting and then saying things that will personally degrade their own image. I thought that was a case of mental deterioration, to be honest. But anyway, back to the point. Is this video today is talking about relationships. So let's start from the very beginning. Is relationship is really an ideal state, not necessarily perfect state of two individuals wanting to form a kind of interaction. It could be for the purpose of business, for the purpose of emotional intimacy. It could be political relationships, whatever kind of relationship you can think about. And the basis for this, whatever relationship it is trust, mutual trust, and respect. Okay, but there's a problem here. Is you might say, but trust, respect. When they get into a relationship, nobody wants to forge a relationship with somebody that lacks these two elements. But that's not true. Okay, because at the initial stage of a relationship, people really do not understand the extent to which these two aspects can degrade. Okay, trust and respect. So when you get in a relationship with somebody, you are not equipped enough to understand the entirety of this person, and that is normal and natural and expected as well, because few days, weeks, months, years is not enough to understand the details of the relationship or of a person. Even family members who've lived together in the same environment still take time to figure out what and what not of a particular sibling or family member. So it's expected that during this starting phase, you're learning to see understand, and appreciate some elements that you can live or live without of this particular individual. But you see, there are some people who are technically smart that they can conceal their true personality for a while. Okay, what that means is during that period of dating, of courtship, whatever you like to call it, they can hide and misrepresent their feelings so that they can probably get what they want. When you are cajoled, when you're persuaded by the attractiveness of these personalities, then you move to the marriage or whatever it is, a serious relationship, or to take it further without really understanding, probably naivety or innocence, understanding that these things can get you in a much deeper situation. I'm not talking about men particular here or women. These traits are in every kind of relationships. Okay, so so when you get into the next one, some of these hidden things start to blow up. Okay, you haven't seen it before, and then you try to figure out how to adapt, because you're in, you know, in some cases, how to adapt. And then that's where you see perseverance, patience, communication, therapy, whatever you have or whatever you need to fix it. It works in some cases, um, but in other cases, depending on how you handle it and how the other party or both parties are willing to adapt and change, determines whether or not it will actually work. But in this case, if it doesn't work, then that relationship will be in a very deep and total mess. So my point here is, to the younger ones, is before you get into any kind of serious relationships like this that we're talking about, especially the romantic ones, you have to be prepared physically, if necessary, financially and emotionally. Okay, physically is what it takes to get into a relationship may not be what it takes to continue that relationship. Okay, for example, the physical demands of raising children is not there when you started a relationship. Okay, like probably giving up some sleepless nights to look after family, kids, or doing school runs, whatever it is, was obviously not there before the kids were born. Okay, emotionally is having this understanding, okay, relating, communicating, and then in some cases even deprioritizing your opinion so that peace can reign. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just understanding that sometimes you can have it win-win. Okay, you could have win-win, but it could be win-lose just to achieve a end result. And then the mental one is more important, because obviously some people have been dealt with some personal situations that might have recovered, might not have recovered, but could impact on how they express themselves psychologically. Like mental health issues, we are not downplaying this, it's real. People who have this seek help, try to communicate with your partner, and the partners try to seek understanding of this sort of behaviors so that they can walk through together. But I think these three elements, you need to be prepared, okay, and to build up on these three elements before you step inside a relationship. Otherwise, when you go in, especially at the last stage, you would, especially for the last aspect of the mental health one, it might take a toll on your partner if they are not understanding enough. So what I'm basically saying is, if you have this kind of situation, you need a partner who is understanding to accommodate these kind of situations and work with you to get through these issues. Okay, so you need to be transparent with them and let them know the kind of trust issues perhaps that you have, the kind of breakdowns that are likely to occur, susceptibility to this kind of breakdowns, and then be willing to communicate with them, and then probably open to suggestions. Okay, so take this with a pinch of salt, but I wish you guys have a happy relationship. And then I'll be trying to post more and more videos on Facebook as we get along. But for now, it's ciao. Have a nice weekend. Bye.